play against Murad, they have a chance.
All right, well, we're going to have to find out because game number 2 of our first semifinal for North America starts now.
It does indeed. Allegiance is up 1-0. Darkpower, they're back against the wall. They don't want to go out here in the semifinal. They want to take it to game number 3. They want to go all the way to the grand finals here. And they're going to look to do that already with a nice jungle invade. Jungle invade coming in from both sides. It is Maple. The knockup is there. And on the other side as well, both teams looking for this initial aggressive jungle invade. That's what I like to see. Disrupt the rotations. And Dave is going to actually pick that up for the side of Darkpower.
Yeah, they're going to trade the blue side of their jungle. Looks like Allegiance, though, they're going to stay a little longer, and they're going to go ahead and take this, the minion. And Rocker does secure it with his Throne of Time move there, dashing right through it. And they make it a kill on this Neon. Look at that poison gas bomb by Sleepy again, making such great plays on this Preda.
Preda, not a hero that we see too often, but when he is played in the hands of somebody like Sleepy, so much work is done. He's a lot more, I want to say, stationary in terms of his gameplay, but when you are so confident that the players in front of you are being that wall, are being that front line for you, you are totally confident to just sit in place, because you know when you channel that damage, it's going to hit something.
Yeah, definitely going to hit something. So now what both teams need to do is they need to get a red buff, right? Make a rotation. The dragon is going to be spawning soon, 24 seconds, and then try to get a gank here. Whoever wins the dragon side of the map is most likely going to secure the dragon. And look at the aggression coming from Dave there. Nice hit onto KO. And now with KO low, they're going to shove this wave, and they're going to go ahead and set up and posture for dragon. Look at the rotation of Tulin. Lucifer is coming down because they know dragon is coming up, and they want to secure it because KO is low.
This is absolutely huge, forcing KO back already. That was a massive now for Darkpower as they're going to go in and start to deal this initial damage, and instantly going to look to rotate here onto this dragon. Already starting to pick this up. Getting that initial damage and the health bars on the side of Allegiance is absolutely massive, and now Rest is the one getting chunked out so far, but they pulled it back. They know that they need to look to turn on this, and there's the damage from Rocker coming in as well, but Omen gonna look to try and return this. There's the Wailing Blade coming out, the stun, and Dave as well with the poke. One more, and the bomb from Neo, beautifully done. That is the second takedown here coming for the side of Darkpower. That was the retaliation that they needed, but KO has found Dave in a bush, and that is that kill there on to Violet. The background though, Neo is doing such a good job disrupting. Lucifer though may have stepped too far forward. The Endure is not enough.
Yeah, Rocker was able to distract them for too long. They dropped the dragon to get a kill on him, and now it results in a trade that is net positive for Legion. Beautiful setup by KO there, waiting in the bush for Dave to come down and then just gank him from that bush, instantly kill him. They knew that they would overstay to try to get this dragon, and as a result, they were punished. And now the dragon, instead of going over to the side of Darkpower, it's going to go over to Allegiance, and this is huge play for Allegiance.
Allegiance played that beautifully, but now it is Neo scouting this out, so the rest of the team might look to rotate in on this, but I don't think actually in a perfect position for this, as Sleepy is going to secure this. Neo needs to be careful to not fall as well here. Allegiance, despite having Wonder Woman forced back, they were able to hold that off. Darkpower not feeling super confident. I think a more confident team would have just said, let's go, let's just try and rip this right now. But Darkpower not feeling 100% confident they could do it, and
yeah.
Allegiance they had a slight moment of hesitation, and Allegiance, they just took every advantage.
Yeah, they were greedy for the kill instead of the objective, and honestly, one kill does not measure to one Abyssal Dragon because it gives your entire team that gold, that energy as a team. And look at that steal. Neo is playing out of his mind on it, Arjun, landing his Ren's skill shot so well, securing the kills and securing the red buff right there.
That was really crucial. Stealing that away from the side of Allegiance is massive here. I mean, every red buff, if you can use it well, it's just going to add even more value to those attacks. Of course, you want to just continue to put the pressure on, and having that additional might, can't go wrong with that. But now Darkpower still, they feel like they need to utilize this. They need to line up another aggressive invade. They need to take it to the side of Allegiance right now, because if Allegiance is left to their own devices, well, we know what Rocker does in that situation.
Yeah, Rocker is just going to carry and get fed as Ryoma. And look at now, I mean, right now it looks like the gold is pretty even for the most part. And Darkpower is behind about 1k gold, but if you look at the carries and where they're headed, Murad is level 7. He's one level ahead of the Violet, and look at Lucifer getting caught out right there by Rocker. Yeah,
that was huge, and now is Allegiance setting up this aggressive invade, and that is why it is so valuable to do this. The second the blue buff is up here for the side of Darkpower, the invade is there, the pressure, Tulin stepping way too far forward, out of line, and they're just punishing him for it time and time again here. Allegiance with these constant invades under the side of Darkpower, and again, when you make it so that your opposing team can't farm, every small advantage you then get is scaled because you're then able to take even more off of that. And when they try and back up and reset after fights, if you've already killed their jungle, where are they farming?
Yeah, and look at this rotation here onto the Abyssal Dragon, and wow, Sleepy landing that charged up Plague Spectre against Omen and Violet, and this allows them getting poked too low, and now Dragon's probably going to come over to the side of Allegiance, unless this Realm can steal it, and he does not.
He does not quite able to find the steal, but it is Neo who is going in. The damage from Murad is there. There was DBK Dave on the side as well. Look at the damage coming in from him. The poke is real, though, and it is Omen who is going to drop.
Wow!
But that is the Thunderbird, the snipe coming in there as well, and it is now Lucifer going off. Rocker is going to drop. KO is trying to chase him down, but Neo is there to back up his squad. Dave, the poke damage he was able to get all throughout, that was huge. Now they're going to take down a tower in mid as well, but it is MTS who has joined the stun. They're coming up to the follow-up. The Red Stallion is there, and that is KO with the KO, able to get 2 clean takedowns.
Yeah, although Violet was able to get that kill, they do trade 2 kills for that 1 tower, but that was a really good fight there. What a beautiful Thunderbird ultimate by Lucifer, getting it from downtown in such a far range and securing that kill, which really helped out Darkpower here. However, they're still behind 2K gold lead, but getting that tower did help them.
Getting the tower did indeed, but Maple stepping up on that Astrid, going to be lassoed right back on in. The bracelets are there as well. The damage, Omen is just getting deleted. Murad from the jungle makes his appearance, says hello, takes you down, and goes right back to farming. This is Rocker like we've never really seen him before. That was just craziness.
Yeah, what a good job that KO did there. He used the Braces of Submission, Wonder Woman Ultimate, to block the damage coming from the Thunderbird. So the barrier was able to absorb the damage, and as a result, not able to kill him because he was pretty low HP. And as you know, Tulin's Thunderbird does 30% missing HP. So right now, they need to stop the bleeding. Darkpower needs to rotate together. Allegiance is winning these fights because they're rotating more as a team together, and they're comboing their abilities and having better team fight focus.
Yeah, the team synergy is a really big factor here in these engages, but that Earthshatter actually not getting a whole lot of value. It is Neo, though, who is going to drop the Earth Splitter from Rest, not finding an ideal target, but it doesn't matter because there's just so much damage on the side of Allegiance now. A 4K gold lead coming in there from them as they're going to start to really prioritize these towers. Darkpower's only found the 1 tower in the mid lane, but this is where I expect Allegiance to start to snowball. We're getting into this mid-game mark right now, and we know this is an area where Allegiance just excels.
Yeah, they're going to start to do some really nice group rotations here. They're going to probably secure that dragon next, put themselves in a bigger gold lead, but look at 13 kills to 3, and it's only 8 minutes in the game. They have so much map pressure now. They've taken another blue tower in the mid lane, and now Dragon side is completely vulnerable and completely open. As a result, Darkpower will not be able to contest the dragon, because when you're trying to contest dragon and Murad is there, he's just stacking on the dragon, getting his passive up to then be able to unlock his temporal turbulence, which is his ultimate that does so much damage.
Yeah, and of course having those invuln frames is always enjoyable here. Someone who wishes he was invulnerable right now is probably Neo, walking into every member of the side of Allegiance. Lucifer and crew, they're just not on the same page, and this is exactly what we talked about. This is where Darkpower struggles. They're just always so split up in these fights right now, and it is costing them so much here in this game number 2. They always just seem to not quite be in the right position to help each other out, whereas on the other side, Allegiance always seem they're playing as one unit. They're playing as one squad right now. Everybody knows where they're, you know, the right hand is absolutely aware of what the left is doing, whereas of Darkpower, they just feel a little disconnected.
Yeah, they do. They're getting caught out a lot. You know, Neo's getting caught out as Arduin. They got to be really careful with their rotations here. Again, they're allowing AOG to just rotate better as a unit to get these picks and get these kills, and as a result, they're losing more and more objectives and towers. And right now, they're trying to get a Sleepier. He's out of position, and it looks like Roma's going to get that kill. So really nice job by Omen there.
They needed that kill there onto Sleepy. And unfortunately, though, they're trading out the Astrid in the top lane, but shutting down Sleepy, that's actually huge right now. They needed to find the Preda there. They need to get some more pressure back on the map. Right now, Darkpower is down only about 5K gold, so it could be a lot worse. If they can start to get some towers back in their own right, they can help to equalize this, but they have a long road ahead. I'm really going to look towards Dave here, the Violet. He's got to get those big boy carry pants on, and he needs to start to do stuff for his team right now. He's just backing up, he's farming, whereas I feel like, again, Rocker, this is the difference when Rocker plays an ADC. He is constantly coming out of the jungle, getting picks, getting those initiations, helping out his squad at every point in the game, where I feel like Dave, he's been doing that all right, but just hasn't had the same results.
Yeah, I mean, Rocker is really good at building momentum against his opponents there. He basically is able to farm up, and once he knows he's ahead, he pushes that advantage really hard. And look, it's him soloing Abyssal Dragon, letting his team fight there, farm the enemy team's jungle, and then getting picks. Lucifer's going in a little too deep here. He gets a little caught out, and he's going to fall. And as a result, they're going to lose this uneven fight, if you think about it. Murad is not in that fight right now.
Murad is not in the fight, but they don't need him. But Sleepy is going to drop on the back to Omen, all once again because the Tulin just stepped way too far out of line. Blew the early Endure, was trying to bait out some cooldowns, but Rest with the perfectly timed Earth Splitter. The second he was available to be hit, that knockup was there. Tulin could do absolutely nothing. That was just the raw mechanics of Allegiance coming online there. And once again, the disconnect of Darkpower. When this team comes together, when they have the team fights they're looking for, this squad looks solid, but the rest of the time, it's just not looking super good for them right now as Rocker split pushing into that high ground tower. The pressure in the mid lane as well. Sui J, Allegiance is looking so solid.
Yeah,
right
and
now.
look
Rocker!
at the damage from Rocker there. Oh my goodness, so much damage. He is by himself though, so he'll get caught out. And look at the collapse here from the side of Allegiance. Going to get these kills onto Darkpower and put their head further in the lead while taking 2 high ground towers. Wow, look at KO there, that pull. And that is going to be probably the game here.
That is going to be GG Allegiance and